All right, let's talk quickly about scalar multiplication. When you're dealing with scalar multiplication under matrices, the idea of scalar multiplication has to do with you multiplying each individual element of that matrix with the scalar. So take for instance, you have a matrix A given as what we can see right here. Then you're told to find lambda A. Lambda here represents a scalar, and the matrix A is what we have right here. So how do you go about scalar multiplication? All you have to do is to multiply the matrix A given using the scalar. So what you have to do is to introduce the scalar A as a factor that would have to be multiplied by every element of the matrix A. So this is the scalar lambda, and this is the matrix A. So all you have to do to resolve this is to go on and multiply each of the elements. That will be lambda times 2. You will be having 2 lambda. Lambda times 3, you'll be having 3 lambda. Lambda times 5, you'll be having 5 lambda. And lambda times 8, you'll be having 8 lambda. So this is how you resolve scalar multiplication. So you can be told to use any factor as your scalar. In this case, we had lambda. You could have any value. You do the same process, the same procedure, picking every element in the matrix given and multiplying it with the scalar. All right, let's try and resolve this question given. So given the same matrix A, we want to try and find minus 3A. In this case now, the value for our scalar is given as minus 3. So all you have to do is to go on and multiply the scalar minus 3 with the matrix A. And you go on to multiply each element with that minus 3. So what you have is minus 3 times 2. That will be minus 6. Minus 3 times 3, minus 9. Minus 3 times 5, minus 15. Minus 3 times 8, minus 24. And this will be our result for minus 3A. So the concept of scalar multiplication is just what I just explained. It's quite understandable. You can apply this process to any level of scalar multiplication. All right, let's quickly talk about scalar division. Well, the concept that moves with scalar multiplication is equally the same that goes with scalar division. When you're dealing with scalar division, all you have to do is to divide every individual element of that matrix with the particular scalar given. Now, the question given can be applied in 2 ways. You can go on to apply this looking at it as 1 over 3 times A, or you can go on to resolve this as A over 3. So we can make use of scalar multiplication, multiplying this matrix with 1 over 3, or we can go on with using scalar division. Well, for the sake of this example, let's go on to use scalar division. So we are having A over 3. So what we have to do is to move on to divide every individual element with the value of the scalar 3. Minus 24 over 3, minus 3 over 3, 0 over 3, minus 9 over 3, and minus 6 over 3. So what we have right here is going to give us 9 over 3, and that will be 3. 3 over 3, that will be 1. 6 over 3, that will be 2. 12 over 3, that will be 4. Minus 24 over 3, that will be minus 8. Minus 3 over 3, that will be minus 1. And 0 over 3, that will be 0. Minus 9 over 3, that will be minus 3. Minus 6 over 3, that will be minus 2. This gives us the resultant of our scalar division. So it's just that simple. All you have to do when deciding to make use of scalar multiplication or scalar division is to make use of the scalar with every element of the matrix, and that will work every time. Sometimes your scalar is given as an whole number, sometimes as a negative number, or sometimes it could be a symbol. But whatever scalar you are given, you have to just follow the same procedure. All right, guys, thank you very much. Let me see how well you do with this question right here. We have a matrix A given, we have a matrix B given, and you're told to find the value for 5A. That means a scalar 5 multiplied by the matrix A minus a scalar 3 multiplied by the matrix B. All right, guys, thank you for joining. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.